Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Mr. Gill Plays Hardcore Minecraft. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for all of your previous views, likes, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, and all of that jazz. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been a busy week. I have done a lot of things. I sat down to edit this morning and I realized I had something like 40 clips of things that I'd just gone, spent a lot of time just recording things, and then, there's massive hours of recording, and then there's 5-second clips of finding something cool and all this kind of stuff, and to put it all together was a bit of a weird mess. So, let's just see a little bit of what we did, okay? First, we went and we found our first diamonds. We also found a skeleton spawner. We built a skeleton spawner. And then we also did a little bit of exploring. And the exploring was a little bit crap. But we did find some lovely villages. And we found one of those raid tower thingies, which was terrifying. Eventually we made our way back home. We've done a lot of grinding. Somehow, all these animals died. And we started a new building project. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so, to be honest, that was all a little, that was like a minute 40, that little intro bit there. Under 2 minutes. That was like 10 hours. I'm sure of it. Can we sleep? How long have we been playing? Because it feels like I've been playing for a long time. Time since last death, 0.64 days. Yeah, so that's like 12, 13 hours of game. And I think last time we were up to like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. So we've added like 6 or 7 hours I've played, and I recorded nearly all of it. And it was in, as I said, about 40 different clips with kind of names, random names on it, like exploring, village 1, village 2. And I started watching it all back to try and put together an episode, and I was like, it's just a messy thing. It's just a mess. So we'll just chuck it, little bits and pieces all together with a little touch of a voiceover over the top, and then we'll get to it and it's done. But let's kind of recap, okay? We got our first diamonds, got quite a few diamonds actually, to be honest. Yeah, we found quite a few down there. So we've got a diamond pick with fortune 3 and efficiency 4. I think you've seen me enchanting it. We've got an axe, we've got a sword, we've got a shovel, we've got some boots, and we could probably make some other stuff. Please, it seems to rain nearly every day now on this world. So we're diamond up, we're enchanted up. We got this thing going as well. That's cool, yeah? We have lots of food. Killed all of these cows and God knows how many other animals. We've got lots of leather and stuff like that. We've got some books. I've got a fire protection book there, which I made. We've got quite a lot of wood, especially quite a lot of the cobbled deep slate from doing all the mining. Now, the mining is really kind of difficult to find diamonds. Definitely, I went down to level 58, which is where the bottom of this thing goes to. Can we just sleep and get rid of the rain? Please, sir. Sir. Yeah, so I went all the way down to level 58 and did a lot of mining there, but I find that at negative 20, around negative 20, I seem to be finding more diamonds. There's more open caves. It's terrifying, but it's definitely a little bit more easy to find some diamonds. We have done a few things. So we started building this kind of what I'm calling the stockade, which is going to run around. You can see everywhere there's these kind of spruce poles running around the place. That's going to be the wall, the limit of this area. You can see all the way over there as well. So that's going to be all with this kind of spruce blockade in between. I've just started thinking about kind of detailing it. I don't think the ladders work, but just how we could kind of add depth and stuff like that to it. This is not final. It's just kind of thinking, planning, if you would. We did a lot of exploring. This is from, oh yeah, yesterday morning before I went to work, I was like, let's head that way for 30 minutes. And then see what we find, and then we'll come back for 30 minutes because I had an hour to play. So I went about 5,000 blocks that way. yeah, I was at like a negative 4,000. No, positive 4,000, positive 4,000. Please just, thank God. And I didn't find squat. Found a couple of villages, found that raid village. But what I was really looking for was like either a desert or a badlands or a mesa. Didn't find any of that because I really wanted some terracotta, some white terracotta. But I did find a few villages which have white terracotta houses in them, so I destroyed their houses. We found a few emeralds and stuff, and I also found one of those forests, so I took some mossy cobblestone, which actually we could use a bit now. So that was good. So that's what we've kind of done. Lots and lots of things. And if anybody wants to see that raw footage, I can dump them 10 hours of raw footage on their desk tomorrow morning, no problem. Just see it. I'm not, there's no bollocks going on here. I'm not kind of cheating. This is hardcore. I'm doing everything. It's just not necessarily all the things you want to see. I'm not necessarily an efficient player, if you know what I mean. I kind of go upstairs and do mining for 5 minutes. Then I'm like, let's go back upstairs and kill all those chickens. And then I'll go, oh, no, wait, let's go back mining. So in an hour, I might go up and down those stairs 300 times. But eventually things get done, but very slowly. Well, we made these maps as well, so this is where we are. This is the map over here, because we're looking at this mountain area, but unfortunately it doesn't fall in this map. But I did record a whole episode, which was meant to be episode 3, which we're going to ditch now. And I'll make a new episode 3, because this is going to be episode 2. Now I'm talking and waffling again, but I recorded the whole episode of waffling, where I basically walked to that mountain talking and walked the way back, and that was like 25 minutes. But I was talking about how we're going to plan this out. So there's going to be the people of the mountain, and there's going to be the people of the volcano, or the caldera. That's the first two things we're going to build, and somehow we're going to link those two civilizations, and that is going to decide and help us. Oh yeah, we went to the nether. That clip I didn't take. I didn't actually record. It's terrifying. We're in a crimson forest, which is a bad spawn always. But look what we built. Right. Very random. So, as I said, the people of the mountain and the people of the caldera, which is this big, let's pop over here just in case I've not shown you the clip. This is the caldera, yeah? So it looks like a kind of one of those volcanoes that has blown all the way up, and now it's a lake, and we're going to build a civilization around this caldera. They're going to live all the way around it, like I saw. And then we're going to build a civilization in the mountains, and we're going to link them with trade routes and roads and ports and things like that. And so this is the start of that idea, is that this is where the people of the caldera mine. So I've built this kind of funky little track. Yeah, so funky little track. What's that song? What's that song? Funky little track. Funky Little Shack. B-52s. That's what it is. That's what it is. Thank you very much. Okay, good. Funky Little Shack. Yeah. I was like, what? Funky Little Track. So this is where the people of the caldera, or the Pox, as we're going to call them from now. No, that sounds weird. People of the caldera. People of the volcano, the Povs. No, that sounds awful as well. This is where they mine. So we've got this kind of track. They've got these little kind of cart systems that have this kind of pulley and rope. We're going to maybe put a little bit more detail into this. And they kind of stand there and they hack away against the wall. So we're going to have one there and one here. What we will need to do, so it's kind of like this is where they get stuff. What we will need to do is remove all of this dirt and replace it with lots of nice stony, ore-y, typey things. Probably get rid of the vines as well, the dirt down there. So we'll have to fix up this little bit of landscaping here for sure. And then in this kind of cave, we'll have a road coming down here. This is where they kind of, I guess, process or store the materials. And then here, so kind of, excuse me, here is where we'll have probably a crane that will, I don't know how, we don't really need to kind of show it, but somehow the ores and stuff get from here to there. And then the crane kind of takes them, and it'll be the crane will be here, and it'll probably dump them down there in a pile. And then this thingy-majiggy goes all the way and then up again. So I think what we'll probably do is build like a horse and cart. Oh my good God. Thank you very much. Maybe a horse and cart over this side, and they'll be taking it over to, I guess, somewhere to process here in the people of the caldera era. I think this looks pretty good. As I said, a lot more detailing to do, and this we're going to find as we go that there's always going to be a lot more detailing to do, because I usually have a quick idea in my head, kind of sketch it out, and then I'll come back and start replacing everything. That's how I like to build. Is I like to build the kind of the basic bit, and then come back through and go, okay, now let's replace, you know, random blocks here with a different color wood. Let's start adding in different kind of like andesite here or stone or something like that. I like this is exactly the reason I'm holding this in my hand right now. Let's go like so. Yeah, okay, nice. And maybe one here. Like so. Yeah, okay, good. So this is what I'll do. And this will take forever. Like so. Yeah, I like that. Because it constantly, you just look at it and then you go back and you do it again and you look at it. So yeah, that's what we've got to do with this area. But that looks pretty good. It's a pretty good start. I'm happy with that. The mining area. Yeah, we're cool. Okay, I'm cool. Down with that, homeboys. So that's what we did. Everything we've done. Got lots of diamonds, made lots of stuff, went to the nether, built that thing, did huge amounts of exploring. So, what the hell are we going to do today? We're going to start on kind of some of the road ideas. So I've just gone and laid these down, looking at what I like. What I don't like is that. That's too bright, so that's white concrete. This is not bad. That's obviously good. That's good. But I think we're going to predominantly go with grey concrete powder. I want the... Oh, wait, I've turned the sounds off, didn't I? Where's the sounds? There we go. I want that walking. Hear that? That's gravel and concrete powder walking. I want that sound as we walk. I want us to feel like we're on a path, so to speak. So those are the path blocks, I think. Maybe not that. Yeah, those are going to be the path blocks. But predominantly grey concrete powder. So, but for that, we need a desert. To be honest, we need a desert. I would love a mesa. Also, some wandering trader turned up, and I don't know how, but he died. And he left me 2 llamas, which was very kind of him. Hello, llama. This one's Carl. Carl! I watched that. I don't know if you've ever seen. Search that Carl, the llama, or maybe they're alpacas. I can't remember. I think they're llamas. It was weird. That was a weird animation. Weird series, but brilliant. But weird. Carl! Right. Oh, I'm all distracted and everything. But as we can see, so, people of the mountain, people of the caldera. Oh, every time. Like that. What we need to do is find out what's down here. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to build a port about here. Yeah. See this little thing here? That's that tiny little cavern we can see from here. That thing there. That's that. Yeah. And we have to dig that all the way through, because that's how the people of the caldera get stuff into their city. So we're going to dig all the way through underneath and create a tunnel. Yeah, and then there's going to be like a port here. So the people of the mountain are going to have a port here, and they're going to ship stuff over to the people of the caldera, who are going to, I guess, process it in this port area, so that there'll be buildings on this side. This bit up here, so this will all be like, a guard watchtower. Yeah, and we probably won't have any farms here, but we might have some barracks and things like that. And then all of the stuff is going to be ported through here, so we'll probably have to build a boat, maybe in the middle of the tunnel, which would look kind of cool. And over here. But we also need to build the house. Oh, wait, that's what we were going to do. We were going to start the houses. We weren't going to build the roads yet. We were going to start planning the houses. Right. This is why we wanted the white terracotta. This will do for now. Not really, but it will hope. I think we don't want to go with that. No, tough is pretty good, though. I like tough. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to plan a bit of housing. I don't want to just constantly build off camera. And I also don't want to just only build for time-lapse. Okay, so, you know, I don't have as much time as lots of other people putting Minecraft videos out on channels. Well, not obviously I don't have them. Maybe I have more time. I don't know what they do. But anyway, the way I play, I don't have as much time. Oh, I thought that was a hole all the way down. But I don't want just to be like every episode I come back and go, yeah, and I build all of this, and you miss everything. So let's just plan. So when we're planning out a civilization, we want to just start sketching things out. And my view is that we're just going to have maybe at least one row, if not 2 rows of buildings, the entirety around this entire thing. Now, obviously, that's an enormous amount of buildings to build, probably a couple of hundred. Yeah, probably a couple of hundred at least. So we want to start to settle on a kind of style. Now, obviously, and I keep on saying obviously, but circles are one of the best ways to settle on a style. Now, probably we want to start down here, I guess. Because a circle is easy to build. They can be various sizes. Squares can be as well. This is geometry with Mr. Gill. But circles just, they look a little bit nicer, just to be honest. Okay, so we're starting with circles. That's what we're doing. Circles are better. Everybody knows that. But we want to say, okay, so, you know, there's going to be some buildings that are like 7 by 7, some that are 5 by 5, and, you know, all of that kind of jazz. And we want a similar block palette for sure. And I think I want white concrete. I quite like white concrete as a kind of starting, as a thing. I think it looks good, and you can match it against other concrete and against other woods, I think, quite well. So, not white concrete, white terracotta. So let's just say this building is going to be here. That's going to be the front of it. This is going to be a 3. We go like this, we go like that. We go like this, we go like that. Whoops, wrong spot. Like so. 2, 3, and that goes there. Okay, so now we have our first house. Yes? Everybody cool with that? Like this. First house, done. Okay, let's move on. We've completed the project. No, we haven't. Okay, so in between, these houses will be linked up. So let's make another house here. So this house is going to come, it's going to utilize part of this wall, I guess. So we're going to go 1, 2, whoops, 3, bam. We're going to go 5, okay? Then we're going to go 1, 2. Then we're going to go, have I got a shovel? Didn't I have a shovel? Okay, screw you. But have I lost my shovel already? I had a diamond shovel. I swear I just said like 5 minutes ago in a clip, and I got a diamond shovel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 1, 2. And then it feels like I'm teaching salsa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move your hips, Jeremy. 1. Sorry, I was pretending to be a salsa teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a bigger one. That's a huge building. Yeah, but that's fine. Okay, so that comes around there. And then we come over here maybe, and we're going to do another. Actually, I think here we'll leave a bit of space. Maybe they have like a little garden. Yeah, a nice little garden. Hello, Cole. I'll come back for you in a second, sir. So maybe, but that's enough space for them. And then we're going to have another building. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the same size. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is annoying, but that's fine. Like so. No, okay, this is in my way now. I don't like this. So take the way. Get out of it. Move it. Maybe here. Okay, there does need to be a road at some point. So that's going to come from there. Excuse me with the coughing. Always with the coughing. Okay, so wait. Just think a little bit. The road is coming from there. The tunnel is coming somewhere just about underneath here as well. So actually we want to, let's leave this area up to about, I guess, there. That's a good flat bit for a port. So up to about here. Let's not put any housing or any structural buildings yet, because we want to see how they work out. Okay, but we can definitely come back around this way, and around this way we're just going to keep on going. We'll use the side of this one, so we're just going to do a quick little simple one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Didn't really fit, but it does. Get out! See, that's why I hate grass. Before I do this, I will probably go around and take all the grass out just because it annoys the crap out of me. And then we can also intersperse that with rectangular buildings for sure. Yeah, it's not all about the circles, and rectangular buildings will help break it up, provide a bit more depth and all that kind of stuff. I think also rectangular buildings will look better as some form of administration buildings, or places where we could potentially build some automatic farming stuff going on. Let's just get rid of this. I don't know where my shovel is. It's a diamond shovel as well. So maybe here we have a little alley. 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just give it a little bit of depth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Nice rectangular building. Then we're going to come straight off of this one and we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so then we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay, I understand I'm using the same one that I did before. 1, 2, so we can change this. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, like a so. Are we understanding what we're doing here? I think we're understanding. I think I'm understanding. I think I'm getting a good idea of what's happening. Yes, I am getting a good idea of what's happening. Cool. So this, you can see, we're just going to have these structures and they're going to blend into each other. In between, we might have tiny little alleyways. We might also have a little bit of like a chicken coop here or there, or maybe a little wooden like a balcony going out, especially where there's kind of some steep overhang over the water. That'd be pretty cool. You know, then there'll be maybe a path going all the way down here, and that could be a tiny little fishing dock. As I said, probably a larger kind of port area over there. I mean, that looks awesome. That hole in there, maybe stick a few houses in there, or like a chimney coming up. That could be an industrial area over there. So that's the plan. Stan. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I think what I need to do, probably off camera, even after just saying I want to do a lot of the building, but what I need to do off camera is probably just go around and do all of this. And I think I need to find a mesa, because I definitely want to use this white concrete as a main part of the build palette for all these buildings. That's the kind of the main, yeah, they get the clay from the middle of the caldera, of course. So I don't know how to find a mesa without using Mine Atlas, I guess. I mean, I know how to find a mesa. You just go walking around. I don't know how to say that. Mesa? I think it's mesa. But it's called Badlands now anyway. Yeah, I guess we just go walking around. But this is, I just can't take the time to spend 4 hours. As I said, it took an hour to explore 4,000 blocks that way, you know. I know it's not, there's nothing that way. Could be that way, or could be that way. I might have to use Mine Atlas, so I apologize for that in advance. But yeah, it just might be save a massive amount of time. We'll still have to go there physically. We'll still have to build a nether tunnel and all that kind of stuff there. But just to get there, so we can get the blocks to do the building. Yeah, cool. Anyway, let's leave it there. Again, a weird episode, loads of clips. So much was kind of done in between, but it just felt kind of pointless to show you all of that in full, because it was just, you know, looking back over the clips, it was a little bit boring. This might be a bit boring as well, but I don't care. We're on our bridge to nowhere, as my friend Ryan called it. I think I called it that as well. But yeah, we will have a purpose for the bridge. Everything eventually finds its purpose. But as we build things, they give us more ideas to build other things. So, you know, this is still the only thing we've really kind of built. We've started that mine place. We really have to work on that tower. But as I just had, you know, I like to, if I get an idea, build it, because then that gives me an idea for something else. And we're trying to create, you know, quite a large amount of lore, I think, for this area. So, you know, that is, as we keep playing, you know, now we've got up to nearly a day in real time of playing. But as I keep playing, I want to crystallize, and I think it's crystallizing in my head, that this is a hardcore series for sure. We're trying to survive, but it's not about, we're not going for the dragon right now. We definitely probably will. I want to try use the bed method to kill the dragon, because I've never done that before. But we do want to build. You know, that's what I enjoy doing, creating areas and kind of things that link together And I like the idea of the lore. I'm a big reader of fantasy books and all that kind of stuff. Anybody who knows me will tell you that I've always got a book in the... Oh, that was my groin. Always got a book in the bag. So, yeah, that's what we want to do. That's the main focus of this series, is building some cool stuff. And as we build one thing, that'll give us an idea to build next. There is a plan, 2 civilizations linked by infrastructure, but that's the extent of the plan. Right, I think I've talked long enough. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I catch you again soon. Please make sure you stay cool, stay sexy, stay safe, and eat some cheese. See ya. Bye.